Hello, Sugar Pine Group. Thanks for joining in to go over your week 8 spelling list. So you should have your word work packet in front of you and should be following along with me to go over your new word list. So remember, as always, please read out loud as I'm reading them out loud so you can get used to hearing and identifying the sounds in your words. Rocket, pocket, hold, told, often, grow, thrown, so, most, almost, both, coach, open, and also. So there are two different things we're working on this list, in this list, and that is identifying short and long O vowel sounds, and then also working on those 1 and 2 syllable word identifications. So we're always constantly working on breaking words into syllables, because when we break words into syllables, it helps us to be able to decode them, to read them properly and fluently. So looking at rocket, I actually want my red marker. That has a short O sound. Rocket, pocket, then in hold and told, listen, old, old. Those both have long O sounds. Hold and told. Then we come to often. Often is interesting because, listen, it's 2 syllables. Off, 10. And this syllable here, the first syllable, is an open syllable. When we have an open syllable where it's not consonant, vowel, consonant, the vowel normally says its name. So technically it should say often, but it doesn't. It says often. So this is a short O. Be careful with that one. Don't let it trick you. Then here we have grow, grow. We have O and W together, making that long O sound. Thrown. Thrown is a little bit easier because you have that E making the O say its name. So remember that E, it'll remind you that the O needs to be there and say its name. So this is a 1 syllable word that follows the rule because the O says its name there. This type of sew is like if you were sewing a shirt or sewing a pillow or sewing a blanket or whatever you want to sew with a needle and thread. So that's S-E-W, sew, E-W, making that long O sound. Then we have most. Most is a long O sound there in the middle of the word. Almost, again, long O. But both has a long O sound as well. Okay, thank you. Coach, O-A, making that long O sound. Here is open, O-pen, 2 syllable word where the O is saying its name. So that one's following the rule. O-pen. And then also, again, another 2 syllable word where the O is saying its name in an open syllable. But what's interesting about this one, even though we're not necessarily working on this skill on this list, I do want to point out all is not following the rule of that open syllable saying its name. It would have to be read also. So anyway, at least the SO part follows the rule. So that is it for your week 8 spelling list. This was a tricky list, so I actually decided once again to keep the bonus words off of this list. So these are your 15 words this week, Sugar Pine Group. Good luck and have fun.